It is my honor and privilege to personally introduce to you the #1 wolf at Plano West, our valedictorian, the leader of the pack, Brian Ho.
Hello, Plano West faculty, teachers, families, and students, and congratulations to the class of 2017. As the final chapter of our high school experience draws to a close, and before we embark on life's next great adventure in far-flung regions of the country, it seems fitting that we take a brief moment for reflection. Sifting through and gathering meaning from the innumerable experiences we have amassed alongside our fellow members of the Wolf Pack is no quick task, however, for memory lane undoubtedly runs longer than even the legendary trek from G building to A building. Moreover, in thinking about what the value of our education has been, we might ponder the insightful question raised by former President George W. Bush, who once remarked, "Rarely is the question asked, is our children learning?" But for some less serious thinking, though, there's another rarely asked question I would like to focus on today. What makes up a Plano West wolf? My journey to finding the answer to this question began several weeks ago when I was given the opportunity to inspect the inner workings of a wolf. You see, in my biology class, we were assigned to dissect a wolf. Well, it was actually a cat, but let's not fuss over minor details. As my classmates and I set to work on the task, I realized amidst the heap of mutilated organs that a career as a surgeon was about as likely as emerging unharmed from the student parking lot. Which is to say, very likely, because you guys are fantastic drivers. But more importantly, I realized that wolves have guts, a whole lot of them. Indeed, it has taken guts to tackle the challenges that have confronted us throughout these past 4 years, whether it be navigating the hordes of humanity bustling throughout the hallways or trying to remember the words of the famous Plano West alma mater. However, by demonstrating the fortitude to continue surging forward on our pursuit of education, we have been tremendously rewarded with achievements, knowledge, self-discovery, and indelible memories. We produced a record number of National Merit finalists and earned numerous accolades in arts, academics, and sports. For instance, qualifying for a debate state with my cool, fashionable, and handsome partner, Peter Huang, was an incredible experience. I'll be expecting $10 for that shout-out, Peter. We discovered what our passions were inside and outside the classroom. Through Muggle Ball and AP Literature, we poured our heart and soul into grounding our enemies into the dust and discovering which house was the best. Hufflepuff, in case you were wondering. We discovered through endless procrastination, the occasional all-nighter, and bottles of Kafifi, what Robert Frost truly meant when he wrote, "I am one acquainted with the night." We discovered that we could receive credit for PE by sitting in front of a computer monitor for hours a day through the marvelous magic of e-school. But most of all, we forged long-lasting friendships from which we can draw endless laughter and the courage to leap with optimism and determination into the future. I'd like to thank all of the people who have made that education a reality. To Mom and Dad for supporting me every step of the way in putting up with my teenage angst. To our administration for making Plano West one of the greatest schools in the country. And to our teachers for their invaluable guidance and for accommodating all of us all those days we weren't in the class second semester because we were sick. Yeah, let's go with sick. Once again, congratulations, Plano West Wolfpack.